Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Let's Play of Shovel Knight.
Oh, we're doing Shovel Knight. Cool.
Once again, it is me, Jacob,
I'm Max.
and joining me is Max.
Hello, everybody.
This is one of my favorite games that has ever graced this earth. What do you mean you're syncing data? Come on. I'm trying to make a Let's Play here, and I can't do it because I'm stopped by this. Okay, well, that... Oh, what's happening? Why is it doing this? Okay,
Yeah,
I think...
This game is really cool, though.
Here we go. Okay, alright, so let's see. We're gonna go ahead and
start a new game, right?
Start a new adventure.
Yes.
What should our name be? What do you think our name should be?
Asshat.
Asshat?
Asshat.
Asshat.
Let's see if it lets me put Asshat completely
No,
in.
okay, yeah.
Asshat. Asshat it is.
Asshat.
Perfect.
Very good.
And nope. Why'd you put that J in
I'll
there?
put a Z.
There.
Okay, never mind.
Asshat. Confirm.
That's us.
Ladies and gentlemen, Asshat is about to begin his miraculous journey.
We are Asshats.
Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers.
That's pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure it just segues here. I was going to say I don't have to push a button. Of all heroes, none shone brighter than Shovel Knight and Shield Knight. Shield Knight is a girl. I don't know if they clarify that. But their travels together ended at the Tower of Fate when a cursed amulet wrought a terrible magic. When Shovel Knight awoke, the tower was sealed and Shield Knight was gone. I know. Look at his non-expressional face.
But you can feel the emotion.
His spirit broken, a grieving Shovel Knight went into a life of solitude, using his shovel for what it's actually meant for, instead of fighting for some weird reason.
And still wearing lots of body armor.
But without champions, the land was seized by a vile power, the Enchantress, and her Order of No Quarter.
Oh, these guys look terrifying.
Get ready for Mega Man-esque battles.
Oh, this is so cool.
Now, the tower is unsealed, and the devastation looms. A new adventure is about to begin.
I love
the Shovel Knight Asshat begins his journey. We're ready to do the intro stage. He even does the little jump in like Mega Man. Alright, here we go. He just uses his shovel, busts up some dirt, drops down on some enemies and stuff.
DuckTales style, I love it.
Oh god. DuckTales style, Mega Man style, just it draws influence greats that came before it, that it's just this game, I think it's physically impossible to not enjoy this game. Like,
I couldn't agree more. I mean, we have only played a little bit of it, just like off camera, and I was so immediately enthralled into it.
The funny thing is,
this game has a lot of personality, and it's undeniably like charming. You know.
We played the New Game Plus mode off screen, which is the much harder version that he got to try, and we got our asses just absolutely handed to us.
Like immediately served.
I will say. That when we pass this off to each other and we each do it, though this is not the New Game Plus version, this is just as hard because you have to, I had all the stats maxed out in that. In this, look at how little life you have compared to when we initially did it. You are still at a very, very, very big disadvantage in this game. But if you have patience and you keep a nice head on your shoulders,
you can persevere.
Exactly, you'll be able to stomach it. Let me see if there's a secret. Oh, okay. This game was really neat because it started off like as like a little like funded thing, and you get to it had a pretty long road to starting up, and it had a lot of help from people that were willing to put in time to help make this game as good as it is. And they honored that in this by having a little area that we'll find later on as we play through called the Hall of Champions, where anybody who contributed to the game had a little sprite created, and it was placed in this big hall that you get to go in and like save eventually, and you see all these people that helped create the game, so they really appreciated what the people did for this game, what they helped create. So to honor them,
which are really just the best kind of developers, you know, like when you get the community involved and you know when they really help out, it's cool just to give a shout out.
It's nice too when a community that clearly needed the help of, like, the supporters wanted to help the developers as much as they can, and the supporters gave so much time and money to help fund this game that when it was finished, the developers could look back and see that a lot of what they did because of the demand from
Yeah.
people that really wanted to see the finished product.
Yeah, like it really wouldn't have been possible without the fan community.
Yeah, so appreciating them by putting them in the game, even in a small aspect,
Yeah.
that's more than most people would do for something like this. You know,
Right.
a lot of bigger companies when they develop a game, they appreciate their fans like feedback, but realistically, they only they won't really honor the fans. They'll just say, "Oh, we're glad that the people liked it." Like,
Well, I mean,
you know,
of course there are examples where like that isn't the case. Like, I believe was it Halo Reach had like a certain section where like they gave shout outs to
oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, Bungie's
Like-
been different. Bungie
yeah.
knew that the success of Halo was only because of how much people actually enjoyed it.
Right.
That's why they were able to make such a huge license off of it, and 343 bought it, and they made a pretty good one with Halo 4. But
yeah, I'm excited
Bungie
for Halo
really
5.
did it. Like Bungie knew how to do it. But
Yeah.
oh, jeez.
What a good game to go out on too. That was their last Halo, correct?
Yeah, Halo Reach was their last one.
Oh, what a great game.
They're thinking on putting it as DLC in the Master Chief Collection,
Oh,
which
hell yeah.
I think that would be neat. That would probably make me buy it again because I
played that game to this day. I love it.
it was best, like well crafted and truly like finely tuned ones that they ever created.
Oh, it's
so.
my favorite Halo by far.
I don't know if I have a favorite per se. The one I've enjoyed the most playing would probably be Halo 4 and 343. You know, that was their first one, and
Right.
they took the reins. And I don't know what particularly sold me on it, but I loved that game.
Yeah, it was just a dope game.
I've never been a die-hard fan of the Halo franchise. I've played them all, sure, but like they've never been like something I go nuts about. But that game, I don't know, that game just did it for me. I could play that game over and over again, like nonstop. Halo 4.
Oh, that's one game.
But
I'm pretty big. fan.
I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of like fangirling a little bit, I guess, but
No, it's totally
'Cause
fine. Like
a lot
I
of
am
people,
a huge fan.
a lot of people like don't really appreciate what 343 did to it. So it's hard to like really see what they could have done with a franchise like that on their own. But they took it and they made something good out of it. I think that they had a lot on their shoulders when they took the load, and
Yeah, because that's a big franchise.
well, yeah, for jumping straight into it,
Yeah.
what they did with it was great, and I
Yeah.
think that what they'll do with Halo 5 will probably be just as good, if not better.
Like, yeah, there's of course room for improvement. But they did something really solid, and I feel
Well,
like it can only get better.
The hype train is most certainly rolling along for Halo 5, that's
Oh,
for sure.
yes.
They just recently released their cinematic opening trailer, and that was like 3.5 minutes long, and it was just insane, the stuff that was in that.
And you know,
But-
while we're on the topic, just make the movie, guys. Just do it. Like,
see, I don't know.
are they going through with like the HBO series? Like I heard a rumor about that a while ago.
I haven't
like,
heard
they
anything
want to make
about
a
it.
series out of it.
I heard they
which-
wanted to, but I haven't heard if they actually are gonna go through with it.
Um,
It's so hard to make a good video game movie, though. Like,
that's very true.
look at the Doom movies. I think they made a Quake movie.
yeah, like the Super Mario Brothers
Well,
movie.
Look
like
at the best
Doom.
example would
Yeah,
be
you said Doom.
I just had it, and then you said Doom, and then I
I'm
lost
sorry,
it.
I'm
Hitman. They made Hitman
Oh,
movies,
yeah.
and the Hitman movies were just
Mortal Kombat wasn't too bad.
well, okay.
I liked
Mortal
Mortal
Kombat was decent. Don't get me wrong, but look
The
at them
ver-
now.
the,
Like
the first Mortal Kombat
Yeah,
was decent.
look
Like,
at
that
Hitman
sequel-
and Hitman Agent 47. Those movies are two of the worst rated movies that have come out in like this past
Yeah, that
couple
first
years.
one was pretty bad.
Well, let me assure you that Agent 47 makes that one look good. Agent 47
Oh,
is just
that's what I love to hear.
no. Agent 47 is awful. I mean, Agent 47 is just awful.
Perfect.
It's kind of like it's the director had their first shot at something, I think, in that.
Sure.
And what they did was try to make a movie where they could make a bunch of big flashy action scenes and all sorts of stuff like that. And what ended up happening is they just made it bad. But turn back, Shovel Knight. There's nothing here for you anymore. I'm gonna be the Black Knight. You be Shovel Knight.
Got it. Stand aside, Black Knight. I've no quarrel with you. I must return to the Tower of Fate.
Your time away. Senses. Can't you see? This entire valley has been conquered by the Enchantress. And her invincible knights of the Order of No Quarter stand between you and the tower. But none of that matters, because anyone after the Enchantress has to go through me.
Ooh, I'm so scared.
Steal thy shovel. Here we go.
How about thee?
First boss fight. Ha!
Hurrah!
And I'm gonna just
Yeah.
totally whoop him. I'm gonna whoop him
Smack him around.
so hard, and then when I'm done, we'll end our first Shovel Knight episode with me totally destroying this guy's life,
Yes.
which is gonna happen because I'm already close. Huh. He's got a magic attack, and I don't know why he's not doing it. Maybe it's because I'm not giving him enough time to. Here we go. Final blow. Final blow. Oh, shoot. There it is. Final blow! There it is.
Talk
Feat
shit.
accomplished.
Get
I'm
hit.
alive. I got a bunch of gold for that,
Nice.
and I got an achievement. Finish any stage without dying. I've never done that, apparently. Wow. That makes me feel really bad, considering I did this all on my own.
This is a hard
Alright.
game.
So, each level ends with him at a bonfire, and then every so often, after you defeat a specific boss, you get this little moment right here, where you look up into the stars, and then you see an image of Shield Knight just hurtling toward the earth. And they don't really explain it, but if you catch her like toward the end, like you get like special stuff. But like if you don't catch her, nothing really bad happens. I don't think I'm gonna catch her. Huh! Yeah, I caught her. Perfect.
Nice.
Okay. There we go. And then my miraculous save. And then you just sit here, and it's like you were dreaming. So then you jump up, you put your bonfire out, get a nice bunch of free goodies.
Sure.
And with that, I believe that is a good point to stop. When we start up next time, we will continue over to our first village. So thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See you later, guys.